And we're back on AoW Rage, episode 8. Here we go, here we go. Let's get ready.
Clack, we are back.
Heck yeah. Oh man, I hit the wrong thing. Not really sure what's going on here.
I mean, why are you hitting the wrong thing?
No, it just happened.
You're a professional streamer, okay? Why are you hitting the wrong thing?
It happens. Why are you not world champion of a promotion yet?
Listen, I got screwed over by the refs, okay? None of them like counting your vote breaks when there's me. Alright? The refs have a conspiracy theory against me, alright? I'm being conspired against.
It is true.
Just like Sami Zayn was. Okay. Except my conspiracy is real.
I don't know who I'm going to be at. We're going to see here.
So we have here Big John and
Glaz. They used to be part of that group called Brexit.
Brexit, there we go. And then Mason Prime and I know his name.
Hurricane Blaze.
Thank you!
I guess Locky Tane's helping the tag champs because he just came out with Timothy Hay to help him take out their, basically their biggest rivals.
It's like they're not happy with them being in the match.
No, I guess they're not giving him a fair shot either. Alright.
I told her
Well, Mason's still got the power though. Oh god. Ugh. Big John's just getting beat down here. Even with the help of the other two, he's not doing very well.
Yeah. Mason Prime just showing that at this very moment he is the better big guy.
Oh wow, John just outsmarted him to steal the win.
Oh god. Damn. Gets in just before the 10 count.
He might have just joined the reunion using that dirty-handed tactic to give them a victory. Prime and Hurricane Blaze just basically got screwed there.
They really did. But now we have the Helganator versus Kathleen Mega.
Yeah, here we go. These two have been feuding. Kathleen Mega took her spot, or the Helganator feels like Kathleen took her spot in Money in the Bank, so they're going to have a battle here again. The Helganator hasn't been able to get a win over her, so there's been a lot of back and forth. And a lot of their matches, basically just turned into pre-match brawls that just didn't even let the match start, so there's also that.
That's fun. That's what you want, ain't it? A bunch of matches that are meant to happen but don't end up getting to start.
Oh yeah, totally, man. My favorite idea.
I want that to main event WrestleMania next year. I thought the only decision outside of Cody Roman I could say I wasn't necessarily happy with is Cross getting the pin. Like, he should have never took the pin. At least make it 8 come up Razor.
And they all jobbed and went back to NXT. Like, they didn't even really get any offense, and just barely in the beginning, and then they just literally got beat down the whole match.
Yeah.
Oh, that match could have been a lot better. It wasn't terrible, but it could have been a lot better.
It's almost like this entire travesty could have been avoided by just putting the Final Testament on Raw. Just moving one superstar to Raw and bringing 2 people with him. Because of the pure fact that Akon Razor hadn't actually debuted. So you could technically just push it till next week on Raw. But no, WWE don't like making good booking decisions, they just like making booking decisions.
It's like they make some good and then some just what the heck decisions.
Something I think Vince did better than Triple H is not giving it to the fans when they say we want this, because Vince, well, he did sometimes, but most of the time he couldn't really care. So he's like, no, you're not getting that. And I think that's what Triple H has got to do with his booking a lot, like, just in a way, like, just start going with what he's got booked and not worrying about what goes on outside.
You gotta give the fans what they want to an extent, but you also gotta sometimes know when it, like, the fans, like, they want somebody, but it's not a good call necessarily.
Because I think Cody Roman, it's like, it's just the timing, where it's like Roman to technically have this thing to the end when he lost the tribal chief status, in my opinion, not having gone on a massive break and whatnot, and then maybe lose the tribal chief status down the line.
Well, somebody was saying how this is like their Avengers Endgame because he was like, I don't know if you noticed what happened to Marvel after Endgame, but they kind of just like they had trouble like doing anything nearly as good, and that's what people are worried about, is that they're not going to be able to live up to like anything, because even people are saying they don't expect Cody to have a similar run to Roman at all. Like, he has a big pair of shoes to fill.
Maybe I see Cody like maybe holding that title a year at the longest and dropping it.
It all depends on how his run does with the ratings. A lot of people say they don't get the presence from him that they got from Roman because, one, Roman didn't cry during promos. Nothing against him, but he needs to stop. Yeah, he really does. If you want people to take you serious, stop crying in your promos.
He slaps The Rock round the face. Next night on Raw, he's crying to Michael Cole about how he needs to finish his story. Like, come on. You just slapped The Rock in the face. You'd be fired up. Stop making fun of The Rock on how, like, he didn't do anything back and, like, he just took it.
He's not crying.
Like, Roman gave me the Brock Lesnar presence, where Brock Lesnar, he wasn't around much, but when he was around, it was big ratings, massive draw, lots of money, and just, he didn't need to be there, which is why he wasn't there. He was only there when needed, when he was needed, that's it.
No, I agree.
That's who he is. We had Brock Lesnar, and now we have Roman Reigns. Not Cena and then Roman like they wanted it to be. He is just Brock Lesnar in this situation.
Well, my thing is just, I don't know if Cody's gonna have that same presence that because they want him to be like Cena on it. Because then we were like, well, he's like a megastar. He's mainstream. It's like, bro, most people I know that don't watch wrestling or watch it casually don't really know who he is. They all know who like Roman and CM Punk are. None of them know who Cody is.
Because Roman and CM Punk are mainstream.
Doesn't mean Cody's bad. It's just I don't think he's reached that level yet. Like,
yeah.
And somebody can argue. People try to argue with me, but I'm like, but if that's the case, why is the U.S. champ a YouTube guy? Because they mainly care about their casual viewers more than anything. You know?
Because the casual viewers are usually the ones that make them the most money. Not the like the hardcore, you know, nerdy sort of wrestling fans that look into everything is like the 1%.
Well, it's not just that, it's most of the time those fans, whether they hate the product or love it, they'll still watch it regardless.
But the casuals, they need them to be happy.
You need to incentivize them to watch it or they won't. AEW definitely needs to find a way to recover off of that.
I mean, if they just stopped caring about anything on the outside of the company and talking about WWE and
well, that
Punk
just stop talking about Punk. Like, all they should have done when he said that podcast has just been like maybe we'll put a press release about maybe like their version of it, but this wasn't really smart to do because like it didn't really discredit what he said.
No, it just went, look, here's proof of what he said. He was correct, that is exactly what happened. I guess he was trying to have people say like, you know, oh, Punk's an awful person for doing this, but like, he didn't deny doing it, so people don't care.
Like, I agree, he should not have put his hands on anybody, but like at the same time, this was just a bad look for Tony Khan. I just makes him just seem petty when he doesn't need to like come off like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, what a move.
That's how Khan wonders why he gets clowned so much on Twitter and stuff.
No, yeah, he wonders why nobody takes him serious as a booker, and it's like, well, because, like, bro, you respond to stuff you just shouldn't be responding to sometimes.
How about start caring about what's going on in your company and only what's going on in your company, not outside influence? Like, you should only care, in his vision for AW, he should only be caring for what happens inside of his company,
well, it sucks
and nothing else.
It sucks how they gave Dustin Rhodes that shot at like turn a #1 contendership spot, and then it just got overshadowed by all that nonsense. And it's like, bro, like, granted, I get what the jokes people were making, but I still like Dustin. I was like, regardless of the circumstance, he should still get the opportunity, and like,
he really should.
It just gets overshadowed by some nonsense. Wow, that was a good-ass match.
Nice win.
Yeah, they went back and forth.
Like, when I saw the promo, my first thing is, oh, they're trying to recreate Cody, I need to finish the story, but with Dustin.
Well, and then what a lot of people laughed about is also he was fighting a Samoan guy named Joe, and if you know, like, Roman's real name is Joe.
Yeah.
Kathleen Mega looking good going into Money in the Bank. Evelyn Abbott and Jasmine are both also in Money in the Bank, so...
I like how people were talking about how Dustin Rhodes could be turning up at Mania, whatnot, because and some other friends were debating it, saying, "Oh, do you reckon that would happen?" I was like, no, AEW won't allow him. If he does, he's not under contract with them anymore. Not the only way he
Or if
get him showing up
AEW
is if he's
allowed
not
it,
under contract.
if AEW allowed it, they would want something in return, kind of like when TNA let Ric Flair go to the Hall of Fame. So in return, they asked if Christian could appear at one of their pay-per-views and cut a promo.
Yeah.
And this is when they were like hard rivals, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like.
So it would have to be
just
like.
wasn't happening.
So the only way I could see that, like, letting Dustin appear there is if they're like, okay, well then can you have Cody, probably not Cody, but can you have like someone come out and like do something? I don't know, but you know what I mean, like.
On our show or something, yeah. I don't know, I was like, it's not really gonna happen unless he's not under contract with AEW anymore, which I doubt is the case. I'm glad Hogan didn't show up, because I feel like Hogan being the reason, that Cody wins, or at least one of the reasons, it would maybe not help his title run before it begins. I feel like it'll be damaging. The only realm in where it makes sense is him not wanting Roman to beat his title run.
You know what I thought was crazy?
That's the only reason it makes sense.
You know what I thought was crazy at Mania? They were name dropping a lot of AEW stars.
They were actually.
Because they brought up Sasha, they brought up Dean Ambrose, I'm pretty sure. They brought up. There was someone else they mentioned. Daniel Bryan. Like, there was a lot. They were showing images of him. They mentioned Jericho. Like, there was like a few names they mentioned. I was just like, that's weird that they're mentioning these people.
I mean, to be fair, it seems with Triple H, the people are more free to sort of say what they want and actually commentate rather than.
That's not my thing. My thing is like usually before they were very like, hey, let's try to like not acknowledge AEW, even if they have former WWE guys. That way, there's none of our people going to check out like who is that or what, But it seems like lately, I don't know. That's why some people are even like saying like. What if all this leads to like the Forbidden Door and they end up like working something out to have like a crossover between the two? But I don't think it'll ever happen.
I don't think it will, but at the same time, wrestling's a thing where you can't ever say never. So it's always in the realm of possibilities.
Because I feel like Triple H is more open than Vince to working with like people like that, because like how he worked with like TNA, he works with like overseas promotions. So it's like if him and Tony Khan could sit down there, who knows, they might actually figure out a way to have like a super card of some kind.
One thing you know is going to come out of it is they're not going to agree to it unless WWE get something out of it and actually help them.
It would benefit both companies either way. Because if you book that pay-per-view, think about it, like the names you could have on those cards.
You could do Kenny and someone, Ospreay.
You do like Kenny versus
Brian.
Cody, Ospreay versus like Ricochet again. Like you have a lot of options. Did you see the promo Ospreay cut on Triple H?
No.
Because Triple H was saying how he basically took a shot at Will Ospreay because there's a thing where they were saying Ospreay didn't want to work for WWE because he didn't want to do the travel schedule, and Triple H said because somebody asked about that, he was like, well, we don't really want people here who can't handle the grind and want to be like working light, blah blah blah. Like if you can't handle the grind, you don't belong here. And I guess Ospreay just went off. He's like, I'm the only person in the entire business that goes to and from America and the UK like 2 to 3 times a week. Like he goes to like Japan and stuff. Like he was just tearing into him, and a lot of people they're saying for all the bad the Punk footage did for AEW, that promo in opposite did good for them, because it addressed like another, like when somebody from WWE took shots, but it actually was like good. But then like the problem was the Punk stuff wasn't good, so it just. And what sucks is that's just overshadowing everything right now.
There's no reason for it, let's be real. That's why it was so bad.
Well, if the footage would have showed something like awful, like that would have made sense, but it's like the footage doesn't show anything that like we didn't already know.
He grabbed him to choked him out a bit, got told to stop or whatever by Joe, whoever it was, and then
Joe stopped him, and they said it was Joe, and someone else pulled Punk off. I can't remember who. Oh, I think they said it was Hook. That was the guy that pulled Punk away.
And they went back to the locker room, and then...
And then if you see Punk leans over like the gorilla position, and they said that's when he went after Tony Khan or whatever, and like... The only thing is I do agree with Andy H. Murray, like no matter who you are, like you probably shouldn't do that right in front of your boss.
Yeah.
I know, AEW, like... I'm not defending them, but they are still a young company to an extent. They're only like 5 years old, so there are growing pains, but they're going to have to really fix themselves. This was a big blunder on their part.
I know some people have said that they think the problem is specifically Tony Khan being in charge, and that
it's not him being like in charge of the company or owning it. It's he needs to just stay out of the creative end. Let like hire an actual creative team.
Yeah, and like WWE has. But more money into it, sort of thing.
Because I don't think he's terrible, because like everybody, what I like about recently with like the Punk stuff and all that is everybody just seems to forget about the last all the years prior. Damn, she just took that flipping on prettier on the chair. It was nasty.
Damn! That was a nice on prettier.
Oof.
Oh, imagine taking that one to the chair. Like suplex that Jasmine done. Oof.
No, yeah. Damn, Jazzy's going off with that. Oh. Oh. Dang, what a move.
I hear they brought a sledgehammer in. Where's Craig Knox when you need it?
Craig Knox to get just cracked on it.
Just runs out pieces of sledgehammer. Just cracked.
Pulls her up again. Oh.
That was a Oblivion? Of some kind, or
I think it was
something like that.
Oh, where'd Diana Wolf come from?
That's just breaking your neck. I didn't even see her.
Yeah, I thought she was down and out.
We just can't put these two away.
Evelyn Abbott just going off with a baseball bat. teamwork. They're not doing teamwork, Corey. What are you talking about?
Yes, great teamwork in a triple threat match where they were all fighting each other. Didn't you know this is a new way of doing tag matches? You just put 3 people in a triple threat.
Oh. Oh, I know that. They both took damage there. Oh, come on. Jasmine takes it. She pins her, like, the co-money in the bank opponent from AoW for her. So that'll be some momentum going her way.
Co-money in the bank opponent? Like,
yeah, her and Evelyn Abbott are both from two of the AoW entrants in Money in the Bank.
Oh, okay. So.
Well, Veronica Blackheart beat Kelly Zoom in a title versus title match last week and is now both the AoW Women's Champion and the Diamonds Champion.
So Veronica has 2 belts.
What happened?
So Veronica has 2 belts.
Yeah, she does. Oh, wow. Hitting her with her former title.
I think that's just only the message to say this is the closest you'll ever get.
To getting it back, yeah. Although Kelly going off now, I guess she's mad.
I mean, to be fair, I think I would be if someone just whacked me with a belt in the back of the head.
Right.
I feel like you get the right there to be a bit angry at them.
You definitely do.
You did it! I'm over here. Is there anything over here other than the cat?
Oh my.
She's showing it's not a... kick right to the knee. This could be it here, guys. Wrapping him up. Look at this. Yes, LeMaestro. Shoulders down. She came here to fight, not lay down. Front face lock applied into the guillotine. This would be amazing. Fighting desperately.
Damn, nice guillotine from Kelly. Oh no. Oh. No, I messed that up. That was a nasty move though to get the win.
But what that move's called?
I'm gonna have to look it up because I'm not sure, but that was nasty. I messed that up though. I don't know how I messed that up so bad.
I always call it like the Avalanche Code Break or something. You know, the top rope code break or something like that.
It was like middle rope code breaker because they get like kicked into the middle rope and they're almost like in Shattered Dreams when you do it.
Yeah.
See if Sean Ryan and Johnny DiGiorno can coexist to take on this team of Avalanche and Joey Braxton.
I told one of my friends that he should try learn that move to use it as one of his finishes.
You should.
It just looks nasty and devastating. Like, if you see someone get hit by that, you're probably thinking the match is over.
No, yeah, definitely. Johnny DiGiorno in Money in the Bank, so that's interesting for this.
I don't think this match is going to go well for the team of Avalanche Garcia and Joe Braxton.
Well, they are 1-0 as a team, I'll give them that.
As in they won?
Yeah, they won their first match as a team.
I assume Joe Braxton took the pinfall.
I can't remember, actually. Avalanche has a better, like, little run here on AoW than he did on PSPW. He's not, like, winning every match, but he gets a fair amount of wins.
Yeah, that's good to hear. At least he's not jobbing out and being in pointless feuds because he can't win.
No, exactly. Plus, him becoming a tag champ isn't something I'd be too opposed, because that kind of fits him.
It might actually just be the division he needs.
Yeah, to kind of get back up.
Maybe in the future we'll see Avalanche Garcia holding the belt that is around Sean Ryan's waist.
Maybe Sean Ryan's got to get past Anthony Icon, and now that Big John's, I think, joining the reunion, it's probably going to be John and Glass for the tag belts, Icon versus Sean Ryan, and then they already have Sarah Jocko with the IC title, so they have a chance to win all the belts that are currently available for
and
the
just
males.
control AoW.
We're going to have our first, I guess, call-up tonight.
Does he have more than you?
Which it doesn't determine what that person's doing at the takeover, but this is going to go a long way in determining if they're probably going to be on AoW. Suzander picked as a tag partner. You're going to be shocked, but probably happy to see this guy possibly being the new big pick for AoW. Especially if him and Xander Luscious won the tag belts on his debut.
I have a sneaking suspicion this guy is from the developmental brand.
Yeah, he is.
I wonder how I guessed.
Does he have more clothes? Oh god.
What if Sean Ryan and Johnny DiGiorno form a permanent team?
I mean, would you be opposed to it?
I mean, no, it's just interesting team.
It is, it definitely is. I don't think I've seen that tag entrance before.
I don't remember which one it is.
It's like it's a generic one, because that doesn't look like any since I've
Might be
seen.
that Brooks and Jensen or whatever tag team it was. I can't
Oh,
remember.
okay. I don't watch NXT, so I wouldn't know.
I don't even think they team anymore, to be honest, because that's what they were saying during the North American title matches, that they don't team anymore.
Okay. I can't lie, I didn't really pay attention to any of that show, even though I watched it. I was only on there really to watch Ilya and the Don.
To make an impact on tonight's event, you don't have to look any further than these two. Two teams with a desire to steal the show. There's the tag.
I was kind of sad. I didn't think it was a bad match, but I thought the build up to Trick and Mello, and then the match itself was kind of like a little bit of a letdown, because I was expecting it to be on the level of like Ciampa and Gargano, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was a good match, but it just seemed like a match they could have had on a regular episode of NXT. There wasn't anything like it didn't
Like,
feel
they
like.
could have done so much more.
But they're supposed to fight in a cage match to probably. But I heard there's a rumor Trick Williams might get called up. But then he's also.
Didn't Carmelo get called up to SmackDown in that tournament and then just get thrown back down to developmental anyway? Because he was stuck
No,
in
those aren't
Trick
call-ups.
Williams.
Those are more like showcases. It's like
Oh,
they're
I thought you were
showcasing the
actually
guy.
called up.
No, because Ilya had a match against Shinsuke this past week, but he wasn't called up. But he's in the draft, so he's more than likely getting called up. And he's gonna face Trick Williams, I guess, in a match. But I guess it's like if Trick loses, he has to leave NXT. So people aren't sure which one's actually leaving NXT. Because Trick's over now. If he could do big things on the main roster already. But I feel like he should get an NXT title run. It's almost a travesty if he doesn't.
That's fair. I mean, personally, I feel like if Ilya is getting called up in the draft, why didn't they just have him lose to the Don at Stand and Deliver? And just
Probably
have
so
him
he
be
could
called
drop
up?
the belt to Trick and not have Don have like a short title run because they probably want him, when they give him the belt, they probably want him to have it for at least a little bit. And
That's
they probably don't
fair.
want to turn him into a transitional champion either.
That was a weak clothesline.
No, it really was. Johnny Jono, you're doing
I'm not
terrible.
opposed to Trick Williams being champion and whatnot. I just don't like his moveset with his finishes being that neck breaker and that because it just doesn't look good to me when he does it.
He changed his finisher. It's a knee to the face. It's called the trick shot. It actually looks really good. It's
Oh,
the thing he
okay.
used to beat Mello.
Yeah, I can't lie, I didn't pay attention to that match either.
Yeah, he does like a running knee to the face.
Okay, that's better then.
Avalanche
Yeah, I
could have
just
went
didn't
for
like
the
that
tag
neck
there and
breaker
just
you used to do.
doesn't. Yeah, and then he started doing that rolling bookend, but I think what they realized is a lot of the moves he was doing, they're fine if he's doing them to a smaller guy. But if he has to do them to somebody just as big as him or like a bigger guy, it's going to be hard. So I think they had him change it to a flying knee. Because a guy his size hitting you with a flying knee would just be devastating. Like,
You're getting knocked out. It doesn't matter. You're going down.
no, exactly. Oh. Imagine being Joey Braxton and coming in and just eating a finisher right away.
I couldn't be Joe Braxton. I could never. I got Apples just sat on the apron, it's like, yeah, you got there, Joey.
You got this, buddy. You're going to win.
I could help you right now, but no. On this camp show last night, this dude took like a TKO, and he bumped it really weird. He somehow like shifted in mid-air and took it as like a back bump, and I'm not sure how he done it.
That's odd.
It's like, isn't that meant to be like a front bump? How you managed to shift entirely like that? Look cool though, but it's like,
Just an odd way to sell the move. Oh god, he's trying to hurt Sean Ryan. I really wouldn't. Sean Ryan gets a hold of him, he's gonna regret it.
I mean, that's just the thing with Joe Braxton here. You kind of gotta hope that, you know, Sean Ryan doesn't get a hold of you, ever. Oh, well,
What?
Joe
How come I
Braxton-
couldn't do my move? What the hell? Okay, game.
Why did it fail?
No idea.
I can't tell if it's anger in the eyes of the fact that he hasn't finished this, or if it's disbelief that his opponent is still in this.
Well, they're actually a good team. I can't say anything. Oh no.
Yeah, Braxton and Garcia are doing good. They're using frequent tags here, which is great. So they got the chemistry, at least.
They almost messed it up though.
Joe Braxton got a bit overconfident there, I guess.
Imagine he had lost the match that way.
That would have been amazing. You got this, buddy! 1, 2! You got this, too! I believe in you! 3! Yeah! He didn't have it.
Oh, of course. Braxton reverses.
I wonder if Avalanche will ever get in the ring and actually help his tag partner kick out.
Never.
That is clearly rope break. He has hit that rope I don't know how many times. Okay, fine, ref. That one wasn't rope break. That first one, I'm not calling anything but rope break.
Just count it, ref. It's over.
Yeah. No one kicks out of this.
Avalanche just did nothing to help. He's just like, nah, I'm not gonna get involved.
I could do, but no. You got this, buddy? You got this, you can kick out. Oh, drat! He didn't.
I don't think I'm gonna team these two because they didn't really work. They won, but they didn't really work as a team that much. Like they only did once or twice, and that's usually how I base it.
They both kind of just was there to win, but they weren't a team.
We'll see if Big Anthony Icon can get this win over the Fiend in the Night, or if the Fiend in the Night's gonna put him to sleep with the Dragon Sleeper again, like a couple weeks ago in that tag match.
If you're Sean Ryan, you kind of want Anthony Icon to get put to sleep going into a big match, because it cuts a lot of momentum down for him, whilst keeping Sean Ryan momentum high.
Yeah, especially after a win like that.
One thing I want to say about the Trick Williams thing is they definitely should have put it on before the Dawn and Ilya, because I don't know what they were thinking, having it go on one after that match, and
more would have went on with that match, I wouldn't have been, like, I wouldn't have been opposed to it, but yeah, like, you're right, it should have went on before, because it really just, I thought that NXT title match was way better.
It was, and also, you know, how is a pay-per-view not headlined by the title match?
Well, if
come
the
on,
match
that
been,
seems like the most important thing.
If the match would have been better, I wouldn't have an issue, but it just
Are we
wasn't.
buddies with this guy now? And he's trying to give me this glow to right now. I want
He's impressed the
Conveyor.
best physical condition of his life. He knows what it takes to reach the top here in WWE.
Conveyor, I think. I'm considering.
I think he thinks he's gonna snag the easy win here.
I wonder if this will be a iconic match.
We'll see.
I just realised I could have made that into a pun, but I didn't. No, I want to, but I can't take back
You
time.
already did.
It wasn't meant to be a pun, I didn't realise there was a pun in there. Okay. I didn't realise till after I said it. Now I want to take back time so I can actually say the pun. If you ever want to annoy a Drew fan, Dawn, just say it's on 5 minutes 49 seconds.
Yeesh.
Because that's how long his title reign lasted. How many years of his life did he waste trying to get back to that spot? Like 2 or 3, I think, and like all for 5 minutes and 49 seconds. Oh, he really deserves it.
He'll probably win it back, though. I don't know how long they're going to keep Priest champion.
That's
Nothing
fair.
against him, I just don't know how long they'll actually keep him champion.
I reckon as soon as the McIntyre Punk feud's done, they'll probably have McIntyre or Punk go like after Priest's world title.
Because I'm pretty sure Rollins is probably going to take time off, so...
Yeah, I think he needs surgery and stuff on his knees and that, and Roman's...
I don't know who could really feud with Damian Priest. That's what's like...
Well, I mean... They seem to still be doing the Truth stuff, but I don't think Truth's going to be like a world title feud. I think that's more like a tag thing. I'm just
what
hoping
they'll probably do
that
is have JD McDonough and Finn Balor win the tag belts. Or Dom
I'm
and
just
Finn.
hoping that they don't, because of Priest being world champion, do what they've done with the old Roman who's part of the Shield, and drag him into a bunch of random feuds that mean absolutely nothing and have nothing to do with the world title. It's like just random tag stuff to help out the faction, and
Yeah, I
that's
get that.
literally all his title run is. Because if they do, I'm gonna say Triple H is no better than Vince McMahon when it comes down to booking for all time. Okay. We may as well still have had Vince booking at that point. Priest's story. Well, I feel like it was a great line when Drew McIntyre called Priest the bondage Undertaker.
No, yeah. I don't know what they're gonna do. It's kind of like nothing. Again, it's not that I hate Cody, but like, who's he gonna feud with? Like,
Lashley?
I guess possibly.
Maybe? But I don't know, again, I don't know if Lashley's meant to be going for a heel faction or a face faction, because, like, yeah, his faction was kind of face going into the feud with Final Testament, but before the Final Testament came around, I feel like they were meant to be heel, but then face at the same time, I don't know. So I really don't know where he is on the card for facing, because if he's meant to be face, he'll probably go after, like, Logan, where if he's meant to be heel, he'll probably go after Cody.
No, exactly. Oh my, it's not looking good for the Fiend. Oof. That's a move he used to get a title shot after he threw Shawn right into the ref.
I just hope they don't try
God,
give
what a
us
win.
that again.
Huge momentous win. No, I agree.
At least not anytime soon.
Oh my god.
I think of people for Cody to feud with, who are healed on SmackDown. See, maybe if they
The only person I
didn't,
could think
absolutely
AJ Styles
ruin
is
him,
the only person. That's the only person I can think of right now.
that's fair. I mean, if they didn't ruin him, Karrion Kross could easily be a possible candidate, but you know,
I think he's
they
on
decided to
NXT
bring him
now.
back and ruin him like 3 or 4 times. So,
Pretty sure he's on NXT now anyway.
oh great! So he loses to Lashley, and his group gets booted down to NXT.
Unless that was a one-off appearance, he showed up in NXT recently.
Oh,
But I don't know if
might
it
have
was
been
one-off.
Who knows? If they have just booted this team down to NXT, then that is just stupid.
No, yeah, it is.
Because that doesn't mean they went up and looked dominant feuding with Bobby Lashley's group just to lose at Mania for what?
No idea. No idea.
What would they have been big return for then?
I really don't know who either. Like, AJ is the only one I could think of for him. For Priest, I don't know. There's a few options. But it's harder because SmackDown doesn't really have anyone.
We don't really have many prominent heels.
Not at that level. Unless you have a bunch of LWO guys feud with them, which is like, eh.
Or I really wouldn't want to see it. Jimmy?
Yeah, just basically continue the bloodline stuff just with
Solo.
Jimmy and Solo. Well, that I'd actually take, but you can only do that for so long. That's the problem with that.
Yeah. Like, you if let's say Rock and Cody, I don't know when it's gonna happen, right? But let's say it's meant to be happening SummerSlamish. You could probably hold out that feud until Rock's return.
It's supposed to be end of the year, I think.
Yeah, and then there's no chance. If that's the case.
I just gotta hope Cody's momentum isn't gonna cool off by then.
Yeah. What if it does, and you know the Rock starts cooking him on the mic? People are probably just gonna start cheering for the Rock, and you know that's gonna end up making them have to either turn Rock babyface and Cody heel, or do a weird situation while the heel's getting cheered over the babyface.
Which is what they were trying to avoid ever since Roman.
Yeah.
Felix trying to get another shot at the IC title. He would love to get one ever since dropping the world title. Gotta do everything, all speed to the bigger superstar, Jaka. Okay, if you're a big guy, you don't go up to the top like that. Oh, but he nailed it.
That would Chuck as a small guy.
I mean, he's a fairly big guy with muscles.
That's fair. One cool thing about WrestleMania predictions was because I beat my friend in them, he had to agree to one like crazy spot in a match, no matter how much he doesn't want to do it. To do. So I'm still thinking of stuff to do for that. That would definitely not be painful.
Would be amazing. Smart move by Felix. Hit this on the outside. Smart move that suplex was. Did he do it? Oh, you got him there. That might be it. Better hope it's not. Oh. The knee.
The greatest move in all of professional wrestling.
Of course.
I will be adding the cab driver slam and the knee
Me
to
too.
my arsenal. And I will request that it be shouted as the knee and cab driver slam over and over.
The cab driver slam. The cab driver slam. Oh, he busts.
Maybe I'll get them to do it in like a
open.
Jim Ross voice. Back down! The cab driver slam! Cab driver slam! Oh god, Savage I could butt it open. Oh, well that's not gonna help him being butted open now, is it? I really hope Billy Gunn Garber didn't have a corner finish.
Yeah, I know, right?
That would have been an awful situation for Savage Jacko. Ooh, Billy Gunn Garber said he stole the win there with that roll up.
Oh no. Fights out of it.
But what if he tapped?
Oh, we got him.
Oh.
It's a rope break.
Oh, so his rope breaks get called. That's how it is, referees.
Oh, we got him.
At least one world champion can actually have rope breaks called in his match and not be screwed.
Oh.
I do feel bad for who I was facing that night though, because it did absolutely, in a way, slightly take away from them big moment of winning. Because it was like doubt of, oh, that wasn't rope break.
No, I get that.
And Carlos shoots him to the outside because
He's not sure what to do. Oh, misses a frog splash on the outside.
Well, I think that he took too much time deciding.
Oh, he almost stole it. Wait a minute, he threw him right into that exposed turnbuckle that he exposed. almost backfired on him.
I swear in 23 you should get DQ'd for doing that.
Yeah, I know. One of them it used to DQ you if we did that. This one they don't care as much.
Maybe I'll ask my friend to do the exposed turnbuckle spot Lesnar did in the Cody match.
Maybe.
I'm sure they would not be
Well,
happy
what's
if
he
I asked
doing?
them to do that.
Oh, he stopped it.
Something.
He was going for that
Brainbuster.
avalanche brainbuster, and it's a super finisher.
Now, if he'd done that to the exposed side, that would have probably ended the match. Guaranteed.
Oh, he got him. Oh. My God, he can't believe he kicked out of that. I can't believe I actually hit that sliver. That was insane. Oh.
Oh! How is Goncalves even doing this? Again, tried to steal it. Nice high cross body.
Yeah, it really was. I thought that might have been the match.
Ooh, slap to the face.
Yeah, nothing's putting Jocko away.
I mean, this might have been match of the night.
Felix has just got to try and stay in this. And he tries one more time. Oh no.
Oh, I needed it.
He finally got his IC title opportunity. It took a battle between them for him to get there, but he finally got there.
You can cover win?
Like I
Yes.
Okay. Oh my god. So, tell me.
I think that was actually match of the night, so far.
Okay, I got the award to the moon. So did I get the no goal?
While making his main roster debut will be DJ Bradford teaming up with Xander Luscious. That's who he picked.
DJ Bradford teaming up with the
Xander Luscious, the janitor.
And had a better Royal Rumble time than Garcia.
Oh, he doesn't. Garcia lasted a few seconds more.
Okay, well, you know, listen. Xander Luscious wasn't, his elimination wasn't as embarrassing as Garcia's.
Garcia's was, though, yeah, because Xander's was an accident.
He
They like
eliminated
glitched.
himself.
It glitched, and so it made him slip off the apron, so it just looked like he slipped during his elimination spot. And he is a rookie,
Yeah, meanwhile
so
he was
that's
probably
bound
meant
to
to get back in the
happen.
ring.
Well, he's a
Now,
rookie,
what
so
if-
it's bound to happen. What if these two win?
Well, I mean, that would be awesome, because DJ Bradford on the main roster. But what if the original plan was for Xander Luscious to get back in the ring and not be eliminated, and
With the
go on
Rumble.
to win the Rumble?
That would have been insane.
He goes from janitor to world champion in a few months. Because that right there is Xander Luscious.
He's
He's our
ready.
locker room leader.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
If you're going to pick anybody, this might as well be the guy.
This is fair.
Even if he wins here, he'll still have his shot at the All-Star title Sunday.
And if he wins that, it looks like
Oh,
he's taking
if he wins that and he wins
belt.
this belt, I'll have him dual branded for both. Either way, I'll have him dual branded for both, and then he'll stay on this one until he drops it. But if he doesn't win it, then he'll probably just move to the main roster after Sunday.
Yeah.
Crowd happy to see this guy. Hey guys, look who's here. The people scheduled for the match. We got Blackburn and Timothy Hay, who have had a pretty decent run with the tag belts.
Of course, the title is on the line in this one, guys. And don't be surprised if history is made here tonight. I know the champ has looked good as of late, but I'd say the opposition has looked just as good, if not better.
The crowd seems to actually be really big in this match.
It'd be interesting to see Blackburn and Toby Hay retain, but at the same time I want CJ Bradford to pick up the tag gold.
But also make him undefeated here on AoW. Just start a new undefeated streak for him. I think Xander has had enough of Blackburn. Oh no, he got him in. ZJ kind of a rookie compared to these two, but oh, the power. Nice move from Timothy Hay. But God, that one clothesline basically blasted him. Here's a kind of a fight I've been wanting to see these two. ZJ and Blackburn. Oh, kick to the head. Oh, he blocks it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. Xander getting in here. My God, Xander, what a move, the power. Oh, kick. Nasty double team. Oh, they used a double team to win it. It's a very basic double team, but they got it off that.
Two great superstars that go great together, and that win is proof. No frills, no gimmicks, just
What do you think, Dirtball?
excellence to get the victory.
Dirtball fell asleep, I guess. What a win for ZJ. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna add ZJ to that show. We get a little preview of the takeover. Get some of that stuff up. A lot of these will probably be added. Alright, thanks for joining me, everybody. I'll be back again next one. Remember to like, sub, follow, depending on if you're on Twitch or YouTube. Turn on notifications, comment, do all that if you want to join the league. Have a good time. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.